Hello everyone, welcome to DaryaCrochetLife. My name is Daria. Today I want to make something new for my channel. It's not going to be a tutorial. I'm not going to teach you anything. I just want to sit and talk to you about my last projects that I finished, something that I'm still working on, some yarn that I just got recently. So it will be just very chill video where I want to share you everything related to my hobby, knitting and crocheting. Okay, let's start. All right, so I think it's been a while since I was posting something like that. Maybe it was just one video. Anyway, I want to try a new format for my channel. Please let me know in the comments if something like that would be interesting to you. Please like this video if it's something that you're interested in, and share it if you think someone will benefit from that. Okay, let's start. So first thing that I want to show you is a project that I finished. Actually, I have two of them. It's a project that I finished last year. I don't know if I ever showed you that. Those are pumpkins, crochet pumpkins. I have a video tutorial on my channel how to make them. By the way, a little disclaimer. So all the links, it will be in the description box below. So everything that I'm mentioning today, like yarn or some patterns or whatever, so all the links you will find in the description box below. Please check it out. Okay, let's go back to pumpkins. So this is very fast and cute project. I know maybe it's a little bit too late because here in Canada Thanksgiving is over, and I did these two last year, and that was my little decoration for Thanksgiving this year. But I know fall is still here, so that's why I decided that that's why I thought that this kind of decoration would be very useful. Please check out this pattern. It's very easy. I personally like it because I think it shouldn't be your first project if you're just starting crocheting, but definitely it's something like second project because it's very easy project. Yeah, and let me know if you have any questions on how to make these cute pumpkins. All right, so after that, let me show you socks that I made. And I want to this is really sad story about me and socks. Okay, so I had this very cute yarn. I even don't know from like what time, when and where did I get it. It was a sock yarn from brand Drops, one of my favorite brands because it's very cheap and the content is really good. So if you're looking for something better than acrylic yarn, please look at the Drops yarn because that's one of my favorite brands. And I had a skein, like 100-gram ball of this pinky, that's how I call them, pinky yarn. It's actually very fun color, you see. So it was going from just pink, then it was making some pattern, then it was a little bit of green. It was really fun to knit those socks. Okay, yeah. And everything was really good. I was using 2mm needles. I like to make my socks on double pointed needles, but I made the stupidest mistake ever. Me like teaching people how to make socks, and I did that like very stupid mistake. So I didn't write down exactly how many rows I was making. So for the ribbon and then for this part. And I was thinking that I'll remember that because I'm doing like one sock right after another. And you know what? After I finished both of them, I realized that one sock is, I think it's like five rows, 5 rows longer. So, and then obviously I didn't want to remake it. It's like, it is what it is. Leftover yarn is not enough to make another sock, so that's why, okay, I was thinking, okay, whatever, one of my sock would be slightly different. So I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna wear them outside, just like you know, slip socks. But yeah, I just want to share you that we all can make mistakes, and that's okay. That's normal if you're making mistakes. You shouldn't be worried about that, because you know why? Because next time when you do something similar, you will know, because you have that experience making mistakes, and you will know that you shouldn't do those stupid things. And look at me, I made better socks. So I also had another ball of yarn. It's the same brand. Also drops. I think it's called Fable, something like that. It's just very, very simple sock yarn. And I had this one, very beautiful color. Okay, yeah. So it's a very beautiful colorway. I like it. I like everything about it. Good news, both socks look exactly the same. So I'm super happy because of that. I also used 2mm double pointed needles this time. But you know, yeah, and I decided, you see, if I compare this to socks, so I decided I wanted this part to be like the cuff to be taller, and it is taller. But now I still want, like for my future socks, I want it to be even taller. And in order to make it even taller, I need to have more stitches over here, this part, because like this is how my leg is getting bigger over here. So that's why I think next time if I'll do socks, I want to increase number of stitches. So you see, it's all experience. This is not like my ideal socks. It's okay, it's good socks. But next time would be better. Those were okay, but these are better than these guys. So you see, you shouldn't be frustrated if you're doing something not ideally, something is not perfect, something is not like you want it to be from the very beginning, but it's all experience, and you will know that. I recommend you, I don't know about you, but I keep forgetting stuff. I'm very, very forgetful recently. So that's why I recommend you to write down everything. Like here, I need to write down, I actually did that. I wrote down all the rows, like how many rows, how many stitches I did on each part. And it's good for my future socks. I have actually, if we start talking about socks, in the yarn store where I teach here in Scarborough, it's called Creative Yarns. I also leave a link to the website in the description box below. So recently we had a trunk show, and I got this little puppy over there. It's a sock yarn. Look at the colors. I was looking for a green sock yarn, but I didn't want it to be very, very how to say, very green, like very bright. And I think this is actually perfect color for that. So this brand is Little Red KettleHead. It's 100% hand-dyed yarn. It's made here in Ontario. I met the person who did it. Her name is Paula. She's super sweet. You also can check out her website. She's posting some yarn. I already tried her yarn. Actually, I'm gonna show you what I did. But that time it was different. It was DK, or it was worsted weight yarn, like very, very different. So this one is sock yarn. It's called Lux Sock MCN, and it is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. So somebody told me that it's too good for socks, but I really like this color. And I don't know, cashmere socks? Oh yeah, okay, sure. So this skein is 100 gram, and there are 400 yards or 365 meters. So this is very, very good a sock yardage. And they recommend us to use 225 to 275 millimeter needles. But you know what? I like my socks to be tight, and that's why I always make my socks on 2mm needles. Yeah, and the color is soapstone. So look over on the color one more time. You see there are browns and different shades of green and a little bit of gray. So it's beautiful. I like it. I'm gonna try it soon. Yeah, I know that socks is, I didn't like making socks before. I don't remember making a lot of socks, but this year I really want to master my knowledge. I really want my socks to be on the next level. Because yes, I have a lot of students asking me how to make socks. I know all the general rules and everything. I know different types how to make socks, but I want to make enough of them so I'll be like, first of all, I need a lot of socks, and second, I just want to try all these techniques, all these ways, and I need to find out like ideal formula for socks for myself. And you know what? These guys, these socks, it took me 1 month to finish. It's crazy. So I have a rule: I'm never ever gonna sell socks, because it's just too expensive. So if I make, and I'm not gonna make socks as a gift. It's only for myself and my family, because it's just taken too much time, and it's just too much. I can't do that. Yeah, the whole month of August I was working on these socks. The problem was that I was on vacation like half of the month. I was busy. We had people over, so yeah, I was very busy in August. But still, that's too much for socks. Okay, next project. I just finished it recently. It's very, very new. I didn't post any pictures yet. You'll be maybe the first one who see it. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe you've already seen that. Anyway, so this is a neck warmer. Let me try it on. Ta-da! I like this pattern. It's super easy. It's fun to make. It's not simple stockinette stitch or garter stitch or simple ribbon. It is a ribbon. Yeah, let me show you closer. It is a ribbon, but it's not just simple ribbon. Actually, this one is wrong side, but I don't know why. For some reason in this yarn, I like it more from the wrong side. And this is the right side. This is the right side. You see, it's a ribbon. It's very, very simple. Yeah, so I'm making a tutorial on how to knit this neck warmer. It's definitely, it will fit those people who just know how to make knit and purl stitch. So it's very, very easy tutorial, and I think it's the best gift. So for Christmas or for birthday, I actually plan to give it to one of my friends' birthday. I hope she'll like it. So let me tell you what yarn I was using. So couple years ago, maybe even more than a couple years ago, like some time ago, I was subscribed to a yarn subscription box from the Knit Crate. Unfortunately, this company doesn't exist anymore, so that's why like there is you cannot find this yarn anymore. Or maybe you can, maybe their suppliers sell the yarn somewhere. I just don't know where. But anyway, I have some stash, some yarn boxes in stash, actually quite a lot, and I plan to make something from all of them this winter. So that's my goal. And this yarn is, that's the name, Knitology by Knit Crate Swirl. It is 65% superwash merino, 35% suri alpaca, and it is worsted weight in 100 gram to 105 meters. And they recommend me to use 4.5 to 5.5 millimeter needles, and I was doing this neck warmer on the 4.5 millimeter needles. So 100 gram ball is enough to make this size neck warmer. Actually, let me see how big is that. I also have this little new measuring tape, and it says time to unwind. It's super cute. I also got it as a gift from those subscription boxes. Okay, so the length of my neck warmer is about 42 centimeters. 42 centimeters. And the width is, it's very rough. It's very, very rough. I'm doing it on my lap. It's like 25-ish. Yeah. So, but it stretches a lot. 100-gram ball is enough to make a project. Isn't it awesome? It's super good. And the content of this yarn is very nice. And you know what? It's not itchy at all, because my neck is very sensitive. If something is itchy, I cannot like put it on myself. But this one is easy. It's like, you know, slightly very, very, very small, like I could say 1% of itchiness here, but no more. And you know what? When it's very, very cold, so you will not notice that. That would be actually very good for you. So I think it would be very, very nice gift for my girlfriend. I have one more ball. And I don't know, maybe I'll do another one. I'm so in love with this pattern. So I didn't decide yet what I'm gonna do with this ball, but we'll see. Yeah, and the color, oh, look at the color. It's lavender, but very, very pale. I don't know. It's beautiful. I think it will fit almost everyone. Okay. Another project, and I have a tutorial on my channel how to make that. I actually crocheted this. This is a headband. So this pattern, I just wanted to try this pattern. It was very easy to make and super fun to make. I am not 100% sure that this yarn is showing is the best to show that pattern. So that maybe that was my mistake. But I decided to try this pattern in other yarn, and I did this fun headband. And you see, this yarn is exactly the same. Actually, that's the same yarn brand as this sock yarn, Little Red KettleHead. So remember I told you that I bought last time I bought worsted weight yarn, and I got two balls, one purple, one pink, and just look how different both of them showing the pattern. It's the same yarn, it's just different colorways, and it's unbelievable. Because first I started with pink. I wanted the whole headband to be pink, but then it was not enough yarn. And then I decided, okay, I'll do like 50-50. And then I added a little bit, I added purple. And then I was, oh my God, I can see pattern much better in purple than in pink. So that's why it's another lesson for me and for you as well, that sometimes you need to try a pattern and you need to see if actually your yarn, the one that you plan to use for the project, if it's actually working with this pattern. So you see, similar pattern, similar everything, just different yarn, and how different result we have. These headbands, yeah, as I said, please check out my tutorial. So I was using this pink. It's also drops. It's alpaca and something else. I forgot. It's called Drops Air. That's the yarn, and this is just merino, worsted merino yarn. So please check out my tutorial if you want to make very cute headband. All right, now we almost done, but I want to show you my work in progress, and this is something that I'm almost done, and I'm making a video tutorial on that as well. This is very, very old project. Let me show you. What's that? Ta-da! It's a lot of squares. Actually, I need to make 67 squares. Oh, I lost one. This is just half of them. And just look at the colors. So I got a yarn cake. So you know how yarn cakes are. They they go for, it's like very, very good ombre going from one color to another. My yarn cake is going from the gray to through green, and then beige, and then to the white. I have even one white square. I'll have more. And I decided, okay, this yarn is very good if you want to make like a top or shawl or scarf or dress or beach dress. But then I decided, okay, let's change it a little bit and let's make squares. So I did very simple, the easiest, the like very, very simple square, and also triangles. And then I draw a chart, and it's gonna be a cardigan. And when I put them all, like, just look at this, they all work. Yeah, they will be like this. This is so fun. There will be no strict rule where to put them all. So whatever I feel next color should go, I'll do it. Yeah, I almost finished. I think I need to make a couple triangles. And after that, I need to weave in all the ends. It's millions of ends. So I have 23 triangles and 67 squares, and each of them have 2 ends. So I need to weave in all the ends, and then I'm going to block them. I bought this this wooden board with pegs, like metal pegs, for blocking. I got it on Amazon, and it's super easy. It works like that. So you will put your pegs, and then after I will wet, like spray or maybe even soak my, I didn't decide it yet. Maybe I'll soak them. You can even do it with dry yarn. So you need to put it on those pegs like this. And yeah, you see? And then I can stack them, so I can put several of them, and then they will dry exactly the size and shape I want them to be. And I think it's so good. I didn't try it yet. I tried one. I couldn't find it now. I tried one and it worked. So I plan to use this pegboard for blocking my motifs. And then we'll see. So, and this is going to be a tutorial, and I hope it will be useful and you people like it. Okay, and the last project that I'm working on, it's not going to be a tutorial. This is pure fun. I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. So those are colors that I'm using. The main color is this rust orange. I also have gray and like white. So this yarn is, again, very, very good. I recommend it to everyone. It's from the brand Drops. It's called Nepal. It's what is that? 65% wool and 35% alpaca. And this ball is 50 grams, and there are 75 meters or 82 yards. This is very, very, very warm and nice yarn. I have a lot of that, and I do a lot of projects using this yarn. It's one of my favorite. So I have 3 colors like that, and I also, it was last fall or spring, I don't even remember. So I got this book. It's called Wilderness Knits from Lincoln Newman. Scandi style sweaters for adventuring outdoors. And this girl, I'm following her on Instagram for years right now, and she made several books actually by this time, and this is one of my first books that I found. Actually, it's a cool story. I went to a library here in Toronto, and I like to go to libraries and check for new books, like knitting, crocheting books over there. And I found this book in the library, and I got it, and I absolutely fall in love with that. And then I went to my local yarn store where I teach, and I asked the owner to try to find this book, and she found that, and now it's available in our yarn store, and a lot of people can buy it too. And this is just unbelievable. It's a really nice book. Just look at the picture. Yeah, unfortunately I can't show you the patterns because of the, you know, all these rules, but I will show you what I'm doing. I'm doing this sweater. So, and it will be very, very similar to that. But the problem is that this sweater asks for very, the yarn's called Alafo Sloppy. I don't know if you're familiar with that yarn. It's very thick, very itchy yarn. So I didn't want to go with that yarn. Obviously I could, but I didn't want like my sweater to be so warm, and my yarn is different than theirs. So I decided to do the largest size, and I'm not 100% sure that I'll fit in there because I gained some weight recently. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I'll not fit, so maybe I'll give it to one of my sister or my cousin. We'll see. So okay, let me show you what I'm doing. I have all 3 balls attached right now. So this is the circular yoke. Oh, it's looking good on camera. So it's circular yoke color work sweater, very traditional Icelandic sweater, and I had a dream to have one of those sweaters in my wardrobe. So I hope that this will work for me. Anyway, so you start working from the bottom. You do separately your sleeve, body, and another sleeve, and then you join them together. The only problem that I had was actually when I was joining my sleeves and my body, and the problem is that this pattern didn't actually align nicely, and I changed it a little bit. I changed the pattern a little bit, so I hope it will work now. But you know what, the best thing is that it needs super fast. Yeah, it's very fast. Right now I'm on the hardest part where I do the color work for the yoke, but it's going to be less and less and less stitches every time, and at the end I'll finish with the turtleneck. I think it will be, I don't know what color that will be, doesn't matter. So yeah, and I hope I can fit in this sweater. If it would be too fitted, so unfortunately I have to give it to someone. But that's okay. I can make another one, and I'll be smarter this time. This yarn is not expensive, so I'm absolutely okay with giving it to someone who likes that, or maybe I can sell it. That would be even better. But we'll see. Let's not jinx it. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. That's what I'm working on today. And I guess that's it. Oh, one more thing. Let me show you something. I told you that I have a lot of this yarn, and I have a lot of different colors because every time it is a sale in any stores, I keep buying this yarn. So, and I did this wall hanging. Okay. Yeah. And I have a tutorial on my channel how to do that. I don't know about you, but I like it, and I put it on my door, and everybody coming to my place, they tell me how like this is beautiful and that they like it. And now I'm thinking maybe I should do something similar for Christmas, and it's gonna be like my theme, and then I'll do something for St. Valentine's Day for my door to entertain my neighbors and something like that. Okay, so if you want to make this, I'll leave you a link in the description box below as well. And I guess that's it. That's it that I want to show you today. It's not not a lot of projects. I just wanted to sit and talk to you a little bit, and I have questions to you. Please let me know what kind of what kind of videos you want me to make. Maybe you have some ideas. I have a lot of ideas, but I want to do something that you, my audience, will enjoy. So please let me know in the comments in description box below. Thank you so much for being with me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you like to crochet, if you like to knit. If something like that is your interest, please like this video, share it if it was useful for you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.